A major announcement, US President Donald Trump said on Wednesday that Venezuela would now purchase only American-made products with the money they receive from the new oil deal. Trump will meet American oil executives on Friday to discuss plans for Venezuela's oil sector, days after a raid that toppled the country's leader. Here's more.
The United States on Wednesday laid out an energy deal with Venezuela, saying it will partially roll back sanctions to allow the sale of oil products from the country. The details were shared in a Department of Energy fact sheet. White House said that energy deal will benefit both the American people and the Venezuelans.
This was a deal made by the president and his team with the Venezuelan interim authorities. This will benefit both the American people and the Venezuelan people. And Secretary Wright and the Department of Energy are working with the interim authorities and also with the private oil industry to execute on this historic energy deal. That's not only good for the United States, but it's also going to revive the prosperity, the safety, the security of both the United States and Venezuela as well.
US President Trump had earlier announced that the interim leaders have agreed to US-managed marketing of 30 to 50 million barrels of crude, repeatedly adding that his country will run Venezuela despite having no forces on the ground. Trump also said on social media that Venezuela will be buying only US-made products with the money they receive from the deal. Meanwhile, US seized two Venezuela-linked oil tankers in the Atlantic Ocean on Wednesday, one sailing under Russia's flag. The Mera, formerly known as Bella 1, was empty of oil, but the US says it and M. Sofia belonged to a shadow fleet of tankers used to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran. The American operation was supported by Britain's Royal Air Force and one of its military vessels. Moscow has denounced the seizure of the tanker sailing under its flag and demanded that US treat Russians aboard properly and permits them to return to Russia quickly. Anamika Pandey for DD India.